Hello, I am Shay, and you're watching Board Again Nerd. So guys, I know I've been absent for about 4 weeks or so, and it's just because there hasn't really been anything for me to review or show. Like many, we're going through this pandemic, and everything just went to like a standstill. I'm here because I do have something to announce that you might actually be, if you clicked on this video, then you'll know exactly what I'm going to announce. So, there's been talk about the RG350 not being able to connect to the TV, even though it has an HDMI mini output on here. And it's true. When it first shipped, it didn't have the software to allow you to hook it up to your television or monitor. And there had been speculation that it wasn't going to be addressed. Well, that changed for me today. I became aware by another YouTuber talking all that. If you want to check out more about his video, he does a more in depth of this patch. I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to see his stuff. What it does is it patches your OS system, your firmware that you have. I had the Rogue firmware on mine, and somewhere in the video here I'll show some capture footage. So you'll see some capture footage. I might just be talking over it. But basically, there's a patch you could download. I don't know how long it's available. It's in beta mode, so be aware that this is not finalized. It's still in tweak mode. And caution to the wind, if you do decide to do this update, this patch, make sure you back up your files and back up your unit just in case something were to go wrong and your unit decides not to turn on or work properly. So, with that said, I wanted to show off that yes, indeed, it will hook up to your monitor, TV after you do the update. I have found that there are some sound issues in some areas. For example, in Game Boy games, the sound will speed up and kind of slow down. Same with Super Nintendo. I don't know if that's a ROM thing or if that is an emulator thing or if that's related to the actual firmware update. The HDMI out. I didn't notice any button lag or anything like that of that sort. It played great. I hooked up a headset just to see if I could hear any sound weirdness. Like I said, there were a few sounds. Basically, just like I said, it would speed up and slow down or go to normal. But most I would say 89% of my testing so far has been really positive. So. Highly recommend you check it out at least. Go to what I just mentioned. I'm sure others in the community that know the RG350 have already announced this patch. And I'm sure there's going to be updates with it. Now, again, I just want to make it very clear and stressful that you do this at your own risk. I'm just bringing you news that this is available for you to try. And if it's something that you want to, play with, since we're on lockdown and there's not much else going on right now in the niche that I'm in right now. So bring it back to me now. That was a cue for me to come back to me. So before I go, I know this is going to be kind of a short video because there's really not much else for me to do at this time. I know there's some units coming out. I'm waiting for the Odroid Go Advanced to become available so I can do a review on that and get it ordered. That's probably not going to happen until sometime in the summer. The way things are going, everything's just shut down right now. If anything comes into mind that you guys want to see, I can also do I can show you off all my units. I have a lot of units that I can show off. So showcase unit show off, Board Again Nerd collection. If you want to see that, put a comment down below. Another thing too I want to add before I go is I do upgrades, okay? So I thought about maybe, reviewing some of these parts that become available. There's a lot of monitors out there, and I mod myself. And this one is my latest example. This is an IPS Game Boy AGS001, which is the front lit model, but I turned it into an IPS screen. I'll put in the description where I got my parts from, but here, I'll turn it on real quick. There it goes. It's got a little bit of an issue with this. This is my test model. So I'm trying to see if I can get it in view so you guys can see. Yeah. The bad thing about the IPS screens is that the battery goes dead really quick. Like I might have an hour of playtime and then my red light comes on. So battery upgrade would be required for this. But you know, it's still, you can see how bright it is, right? It is better than the EGS 101s that are going for $150 now. And this cost me $60 for the upgrade screen. But, you know, okay, I digress. So I could show off some repair videos, how to fix up, say that you have an SP sitting around, or a DS Lite that's sitting around, it's broken or something you want help with. I do want to remind you that I do have a video about how to turn your DS Lite into a neon. If you want to see that, I'll put a link in the description below if you want to watch those tutorials on how to do something, how to mod. It does require some technical skills and soldering, so I caution, watch first to see if it's for you, and if it is, go for it. If not, refer a friend who is more savvy. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that I'm forgetting. But hopefully, yeah, I'm still in the works with the Born Again Nerd channel. I'm still coming up with ideas. So if you got some ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just come up with some other stuff. I'm going to put on some Twitch videos. I've been doing Twitch. That's another thing you guys can check out. Twitch. I stream Born Again Nerd. I try to do Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes my times change. Sometimes I do random uploads of different things. Switch games. I do Switch games. I do... you know, like Super Nintendo and just different retro gaming stuff, whatever feels cool. Lately, if you want to check it out, 3D Zen, I will be showing that as well. It's a 3D, I'll probably put a little thing here so you can see what it is. It's a 3D-ish, it turns your NES games into 3D, so I'll probably have Mario playing or something like that. There's some other games on here. It's brand new, it's on beta mode, I'm testing it, and I'm giving the developers feedback. And so check that out on Twitch. I'll put the link in the description if you want to check more about that out. If you want to know more about it, check it out. That's it. I don't think there's anything else I can talk about. I think we're all eager to move past this time and get back to the way things. Well, they're not going to go back to the way they were, but we'll get stronger and we'll just continue to grow. How about that? We'll grow together, right? We'll continue to grow together. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it. And that's it. I'm out of here.